Hi, I'm Robyn and I work in our government practice here at Bernice. I specialise in delivering organisational transformation, helping our clients to deliver an excellent service to customers and the citizen. Recently, we've been sharing our views on public sector productivity, exploring the role of purpose in delivering public services and the importance of identifying the right value measures and harnessing data to drive collaboration and performance improvement across government. Today, I'm joined by Bernice and we'll be working to bring to life some of the concepts raised throughout this series. Bernice, tell me a little bit about you and your background.
Morning, Robyn. So Bernice McNaught, I work in our transformation practice here at Bernice. Prior to joining Bernice, I was Exec Director in charge of repayments and customer compliance services at the Student Loans Company.
So, in your opinion, why do you think purpose is so important when leading programmes and operations to deliver services across government and the public sector?
So purpose is what gives your programme focus, and it's really easy to get this at the start because everyone's excited, enthusiastic about change ahead and the opportunities that are coming ahead of you. You need to keep that purpose alive throughout the whole programme. You can do that by measuring the right things, having the right benefits pointed at the business case, and making sure the operation is also aligned to those benefits and the metrics that you've designed in your programme.
So what do you think some of the impacting factors are to driving productivity in government? And as a leader, what can be done to mitigate these?
So there'll always be external factors that can knock you off track when you're running a big programme and a transformation. Building resilience into your programme is really important. And in government, that can come from policy change, from a change of government. And so really when you're designing the programme, you have to make sure that you remove as many dependencies as you can from those external factors, particularly when it comes to the customer service.
Do you have any examples of where you've seen teams harness data to deliver real productivity improvement? And also, in your view, what are some of the things that can trip you up when measuring performance in government?
So not having the right data in the first place is the main issue. So designing that into the programme and making sure you have your baselines so that you can measure your improvements as you deliver is really important. Then having the metrics that go from the top of the organisation right down to the teams that are delivering customer services, and having those aligned is also really important.
So what do you think some of the key things are when measuring organisational performance in government?
So I think designing the right measures is obviously really important, and having that alignment from the top of the business right down to the customer services team, as I said before, is also really important. It gives you insight into where you can improve, and having an open culture where you're able to discuss those improvement ideas is really important. The other thing that's also really important, Robyn, is the ability to then act on those improvement ideas. So often customer services team see where there's improvement that could be made for the customer and the taxpayer, but they're unable to make those changes.
So if you were Prime Minister for a day, what would you do to truly put customer purpose and citizens at the heart of operational delivery in government?
So if I were Prime Minister for the day, I think a really important thing that we see in the delivery of customer services is when there's policy change that impacts that service, or external factors, as we said before, in terms of those dependencies in your programme or in your operational service that can knock you off track. So I would really design our policy so that it took into account the impact that it had on the operation, on the customer, on the taxpayer, ultimately bringing together closer policymakers and operational service delivery.
At Bernice, we believe the public sector should define and measure success by the impact on citizens and society, not just the number of outputs produced. We hope this video and our recent articles in the Public Sector Productivity series have inspired some thought on how starting with purpose and measuring what matters are critical first steps to driving meaningful outcomes that align with the needs and aspirations of society. Over the next few months, we'll be sharing our insights and examples of where we've helped our clients in the public sector to improve productivity. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up, leave a comment below and share it with your colleagues. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you next time.